Good morning, everybody. We're broadcasting live here from GiFTgive Labs this morning, Thursday, the 19th of April, 2013. And today what we're going to talk about is SEO, search engine optimization. So you may ask yourself, you may or may not know what it is, but what is search engine optimization? You'll hear SEO, you'll hear a lot about companies doing SEO consulting. I'm sure you guys have probably looked into it already for your nonprofit websites. But what we're going to do today is talk a little bit about exactly what SEO is. And we're also going to talk about some tools that we at GiFTgive put in place to help you guys maximize your SEO and maximize your search value, not only for your GiFTgive nonprofit sites, but for the campaigns and needs that you create as well. The whole key there is to get as many eyes on your needs, on your campaigns, on your GiFTgive site as possible. We can't guarantee conversions and that those will turn into donations, but my dad always told me you can't buy what you don't know about, and it's the same with donations. You can't donate to what you don't know about. So let's get right into it. SEO, what is it? Wikipedia article is really good if you really don't know what it is. I use Wikipedia for a lot of good stuff, but all it is SEO is a way for you to attract visitors to your sites. The world's changing. People aren't sales and donations. You guys probably already know this, but the days of sending email or sending regular mail, the days of calling and trying to get donations that way they're quickly going away. And what people are doing now is people use the internet to do searches, and with those searches they'll try and hone in on what they're interested in looking for. And so what search engine optimization is it's really a way for you, in our case for us, to help our nonprofits get those the things that people are looking for and get them high on their search lists. Search engines themselves, there's really three biggies in the world: Google, Bing, and Yahoo. They're the biggies in the world, but they're huge in the US. Google accounts for 67% of the searches in the US. Bing and Yahoo account for for another 29%. So that's 96% of the searches in the US. So you may ask yourself, well, how many searches happen? With Google alone, there are 2.6 billion, with a B, billion searches a day. That's 300 million folks doing 2.6 billion searches a day. So with all those eyes and searches happening, and if they're searching on specific things that they want to donate to, you really want to be at the top of the list. So let's talk a little bit about what really the core components to SEO are. And there's really one, and it's keywords. When people type in their search, what words are they typing in, and then what are the search results? So what you want to do, and you've probably already done this for your site, is you want to identify some core keywords that are important to you. I've used a tool here called Google Adwords, and let's say my nonprofit is a homeless shelter. So what I've done here is I've typed in the phrase homelessness, and I've used a website of a very well-known homeless shelter here in Atlanta. It's actually the largest nonprofit here in Atlanta, the Atlanta Mission, and searched on homelessness. And what this tool does is called Google AdWords. If you go to adwords.google.com, it's a really helpful tool. But what it does is it returns you back a list of all different types of keywords associated with homelessness. Homeless, causes, shelter is a great one. So I can go down through here and pick a lot of the big ones out there. The other thing that I can do is I can see, hey, what's the competition out there? What other sites are using these keywords? Homeless people is low, which means not a lot of sites are using it. So that's maybe one I want to go after because I know I can get pretty high on the list there. Facts about homelessness, that's a little tougher. I still want to use it, but there's probably already a lot out there. You can also see here how many searches are happening. Homelessness or homeless is fairly low, but look at the staggering number of monthly searches, 1.8 million. You want to be at the top of the list there for that, because when people are looking, you want to have your needs right there. Get more eyes on it. So like I said, Google Ad, pick those keywords, agonize over them. You want to pick a handful of them, 10, maybe 20, and kind of have them in your back pocket. So after you've selected these keywords, how does that resonate and work over to GiFTgive? Well, it's simple. With GiFTgive, when you're creating your site, we allow you for your nonprofit itself, for the campaigns that are in your nonprofit, and for the needs themselves. You have a name for each of those, and you have a tagline or an attention getter for each one of those. We use that attention getter as we use it everywhere, along with the name. So sprinkle those keywords in both your name, which is this is our needs screen right here where you edit your needs settings. Sprinkle some of those in the name if you can, but more importantly, get those in the attention getter. Sprinkle those in, add, help. We need these tissues to help the homeless and fill our shelter. That's a great way to add some of those in there, so that when the tools that we've put in place, when the search engines come in and take a look via the tools we've put in place, those keywords will be top, and you'll be able to get higher up in those searches. So very easy way here to do it, and I'll go over this kind of at the end again, but that's all you have to do is just pick the keywords and sprinkle them in here, and you're ready to go. But I want to go into a little bit of detail for those of you guys that may be a little bit more technical or may just want to know the gory details. I want to get into just a little bit more about how we do what we do. And it's important. The first thing that we've done as a company is we've registered our site with all the biggies, with Google. Bing and Yahoo are basically the same search engine behind the scenes, so we're registered with them. And we've also put something in place called a sitemap. And what that does is it tells all the search engines what all the different links are and pieces of the page or of your site are. And what we do is every time that Google or Bing or Yahoo or any of the search engines look at our sitemap, we dynamically generate a list of nonprofits, campaigns, and all the open needs for those, so that at that second, all the search engines will see everything that's open, and they'll spider through. They call it spidering. They'll spider through all the different details of all those nonprofits, campaigns, and needs. So that's really the key to what we've done. A couple other quick things that we've done. If you guys know a little bit of HTML, which is how we code our sites, there's something called title tags, which is the name of the need, the campaign, the nonprofit. We make sure we use those, and some background meta tags, which are out there as well. We've designed our pages in such a way, after digging through all the Google and other search engines guidelines, we've designed our pages in such a way to put the important words in the specific places. And by that I mean we put important, like the name and the tagline are in header tags. Images are another cool thing. I know you guys use images and video all over the place to really tell your story. Well, those search engines can't see those. They can't visually see the image, the video, so we use what's called an alt tag to associate some text with those, and that really helps as well. So between using the sitemaps, the header tags, the image alt tags, those are really the big keys to the design of our pages and how we do things. And after you're good at entering the keywords in there, it's easy from there. So let me quickly show you kind of a little bit about what I'm talking about. This is Special Olympics Georgia, and let me go to one of their needs. I'm a big tennis player, so let's look at tennis balls. So in this case, this is the name of the need itself, and this is like I said, sprinkle some keywords in there if you can, but more importantly, this is the tagline, and this is a very simple one that these guys have put in, but I would have put in a few more things like serve it to help special needs children, or whatever keywords you want to put in there. This is a very important part that the spider is going to go through and and try and look for those keywords when it's indexing your site. So that's really it. I do want to show you one thing to kind of prove the point of how we've got this wired up and how it all works. I'm going to go to a Google search, and I typed in Special Olympics tennis balls, and I'll go ahead and run this again. But as you see here, that need that I just showed you is top of the list at the search for Google. So we know this is working. We know we're going to be able to get more eyes on it. The more needs that you guys have up, the more keywords that you use in there, maybe we can get these needs to the top of not only Special Olympics tennis balls, but maybe the needs and the campaigns, and your site itself will come up to the top of Special Olympics if you were a Special Olympics chapter. So really getting as many eyes, and they call them impressions. That's the real key here, is getting as many eyes on these as possible, because the more eyes, the higher the likelihood that a donation will occur. So that's about it for SEO. It's really fairly simple. We've done a lot of the heavy lifting for you. We've done a lot of the research for you, and we'll continue to hone in on that. We're here at GiFTgive Labs, we're always going through all the changes when search engines come out with new guidelines or new features that they put in place. We're always combing through those to make sure that not only our GiFTgive site, but your nonprofit site on GiFTgive, your campaigns on GiFTgive, and your needs on GiFTgive are as optimized for the search engines as possible. And the better the keywords, again, the better the keywords, the more needs you have up, the more eyes you're going to have on all of it. And that's really the cool part of it. It's real easy for you. Here's really the two big keys. And this is all you have to do on GiFTgive. Select the keywords that you want to use, and like I said, you've probably already done that, so you probably have a handful of them already. And then use those keywords in your names and taglines. Taglines are the same thing as attention getters in your nonprofit, your campaign, and your need settings. Simple as that, and you'll get those needs and those campaigns and the nonprofit page to the top of the list. So thank you guys for your time today. If ever you have any questions or issues, you can reach us at support@gift-give.com. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for your time, and have a great weekend.